You're not in the TikTok generation of young girls posting TikTok, CapCut. It's good shit. I'm sorry.
Did you say young girls posting TikTok shit, CapCut? It's good shit?
Yeah.
You might want to edit that out.
I don't know. It didn't come across the right way.
No, it didn't. It didn't, Eric.
Young girl could be of all ages, though.
No.
Can't be.
You can't get away from that.
Okay.
All right, cut
delete that shit. Julian, please delete that.
Clip that. That was a good one.
We didn't even talk before we got on.
The best material happens before we hit record.
Yeah.
And I'm frankly done with it.
Oh, so you're saying, so when you show up, just our whole relationship lives in the podcast?
Yes.
Not on it, in it.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is we talk about a lot of great stuff before we ever hit record.
Yeah.
And then I feel like our recordings are always like the leftovers.
No, you don't. We get to the good stuff.
No.
Yeah, because we're sitting there and you're like, you got some COVID in there? I'm like, I did. And I still might.
See?
It's just...
Were we recording? You're now having to reflect on the conversation.
But that's okay. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah. People always say, before we started recording today, we talked about this and then...
Yeah. So talk to me about this COVID you had.
Well, it was like, I finally tested. We had a random test sitting around.
Yeah, we got a bunch of leftovers too.
Yeah, it was my wife's like, yeah, but it's expired. I'm like, that shit doesn't matter. So when I took it and it tested positive, she's like, you're like happy. But it's just like when you see that second line pop, you're like, I did something today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You accomplished something.
I don't know what it was. Why would I smile?
You're like,
because COVID's weird. Well, anyway, so my daughter was sick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. She was just sick, right? Summer cold, whatever. And I had no idea I knew COVID was a thing. I've heard of COVID, but I didn't know it was a thing this summer that it was like going around. And so finally, like you talk to a bunch of people and everyone's like, oh, yeah, everyone's got fucking COVID. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So then my wife got sick and she'd been sick for a few days and she finally tested. And so she tested hot for COVID.
Yeah.
And that was good. I'm like, I didn't get that shit. And like whatever it was came back. And yeah, sure enough, I had that shit. And that fucking was weird. It's just a weird sickness right now. It is, man. Some days you have it and you're like, you're fine. And other days you're like, fuck, body ached and like congestion. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what do I have to expect here? People have the fever with this shit right now. Like, geez.
Wait, how long ago did you have it?
Like a week or so ago.
All right, so we're in the clear.
We're good. You're getting nervous.
I was like, I don't have time for that shit.
No, you don't. I'm sorry. No, you're good.
No, but when I had it.
Like, I've been to the gym and shit. And like, yeah, I'm good.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's probably where you got it.
No, it's after I'm saying. But there was like a good week. I was like fucking just tired and shit.
I know.
Yeah.
So COVID is weird. It doesn't feel like a normal cold.
I didn't wear a mask and shit. And I know. I know.
You didn't get your booster?
I didn't get the booster. That is my booster.
Of course,
the fact that I had the booster.
Oh,
so I felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Some ice, not iron, zinc, whatever. Anyway, so COVID. It's like the COVID episode rewind.
Nah.
Fucking no, I'm good.
Everybody's so done with COVID.
Pretty bad.
So apparently they're.
We got to get past COVID right now.
Let's just get past it.
It's like, what else happened? Taylor Swift got engaged. Like, that was big news in your house. Yeah, it was important.
Yeah.
Why can't she find love?
She did find love.
You know what's worrisome? My wife said this. She's like, I'll let you know how I feel about it when her next album comes out post-marriage, because we've watched all of these artists get married. And then it's shit like Luke Combs' shit is like, about memories and love and all this shit. I'm like, nah, dude, you need to go break someone's heart or get your heart broken. Your music's really good.
All the best songs are about heartbreak.
Tom Petty's all his shit, right? Like he was going through a lot. Who else is it? Van Halen's fucking all their shit's like all over the place. Like, you need some like toxic shit happening in your love life to be a good poet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now her shit's going to be, but I don't know.
You never know.
Can you pull on those strings? I just keep talking.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Even when you're married, you can still write some good shit.
I think you can. But here's the thing you got to do. You've got to take on the persona. You've got to become like an actor. Take on the persona of some character. You got to pull a Daniel Day-Lewis.
Tell me more.
Oh, he is the ultimate, I guess it's called method acting.
Yeah.
Have you heard stories about Daniel Day-Lewis? You could probably look it up. When he was playing Lincoln.
Okay.
He gets any character he takes on, allegedly. He fully becomes that person 24/7. So even when the cameras aren't rolling, he's still acting like that person.
Yeah.
He's hardcore.
I like that. Oh, because you said Lincoln. There's this picture. That's Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
What else was he in? Daniel Day recently? Like anything?
Bro, Last of the Mohicans.
That was a while ago, though.
That was a long while ago.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Is when we talk about movies and TV shows, our people clip that shit and put that out there. It's very polarizing.
That's wild.
It's awesome. So
it's great.
I think we could just be like a TV movie review
let's
show.
Talk about some TV shows.
Yeah, we just did. I mean, Lincoln, I don't know if I ever saw that. Why did I not see that movie? It's good.
I think it's because you're I'm
not deep.
Dyed in the wool, hardcore Confederate from Buffalo.
That's right.
And you're like, you don't want to see that tyrannical president being honored in a movie by Daniel Day-Lewis, one of the greatest actors of all time.
Esquire sponsored post. They have a sponsored post for Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm on Google right now. I mean, so you can still search on Google, right?
Sure.
I'm okay. Yeah. God, he's been in a lot of movies. Okay. Last of the Mohicans, number 10, they said.
That's a good one.
I'm just going to skip movies. I don't really, but
Gangs of New York. He was great in that.
In the Name of the Father.
Is that the one? What's the one about the oil? There Will Be Blood.
Age of Innocence, Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
Lincoln was 3. There Will Be Blood 2.
That's right.
Number 1, can you name it?
The number 1 movie he was in?
Yeah, this is Esquire. So. Fuck, I don't know.
So high society.
What hand do you write with?
Left.
What foot do you kick with?
Right.
Okay. But if you kicked with your other one, it would be my
left foot.
That's it.
Oh, you got me there.
That's good.
You took me right in.
I didn't. Yeah.
I would not have guessed that at all.
Have you seen that?
Nope. I recall hearing that name as the title of a movie, but it would not have come to mind at all.
I think it's just cool that you write with your left, kick with your right.
Check it out. I shoot with my left pistol. I shoot rifle with my right because I'm right-eye dominant. So I'm all kinds of messed up.
Yeah.
But I like to reframe it.
But you hit your target, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's actually kind of a cool thing.
Yeah. It's a very cool thing.
It's not a brain problem.
I didn't say it was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I thought you might be thinking it.
Yeah.
But I have a brain problem. I don't have a brain problem.
Yeah. Your eyes just go cross once in a while. Yeah. Yeah. So movies and TV shows are shit like hits on it. I mean, you fucking triggered some people with Wild Robot. Like,
did it really?
Yes.
Did they agree with me or
Cobra
disagree?
Kai. It was a little both.
I don't read the comments.
I think
unless you send
there's
it to me.
always like a little bit of both. That's the polarizing stuff comes in.
Perfect.
It's mostly negative.
Does it lead to violence? That's what I'm hoping for.
No, you don't.
No, of course not.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the polarizing content about Wild Robot leads to violence.
But we live in a world now that's so big. Yeah, it was because Saviors of the Metaverse. They fucked me up. That's fucked up.
Hey, man. But you know what? That would really boost visibility for us.
Like, fuck, who are these guys? You need to watch this shit. This is crazy.
These guys can really.
Yeah.
They can move
We're on the edge of it. We're just like changing society.
Yeah.
I like that.
Let's do that. Let's change some society.
Yeah. So just by talking about just Cobra Kai, Sam, LaRusso, that fucking pissed people off. Then you got Wild Robot. We said it was a conspiracy.
Totally is.
Right? And people got angry about that. So like, what have you watched in the last month? Because I think we recorded early August. It's late August. It doesn't really matter when it is. What have you watched recently? Anything come to mind?
Yes. So new show on Apple, Chief of War.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chief of War.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Oh, there we go.
It's real good.
Usually your negative shit's what pisses people off.
Fuck them.
So no, Chief of
War is awesome.
Chief of War is good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, most of it's, it's all subtitled. They're speaking Hawaiian. But it's cool because I lived in Hawaii as a kid, as an Army brat. So, it's dealing with, the rise of King Kamehameha.
Wow.
If you live in Hawaii, King Kamehameha is like, he's the greatest celebrity.
So Momoa is
not the king. No.
No, but he's
in it. He's
like a lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Season 1, episode 7.
Did you watch Shogun on Hulu?
No.
Oh man, Shogun was so good.
Okay.
You got to watch that.
Okay.
You have to. You need to do it right now.
There's a lot of shit with that. We'll go back to it. I wrote it down. I'm going to miss it. But like people are like, you just got to see the show. Like, do you know how much fucking content is online?
God. Yeah.
And it's not even, it's everywhere.
Yeah, but most of that stuff you don't have to watch.
You don't. This one you have
shows,
to.
You have to.
I mean, I get a lot of those people saying, you got to watch this show. You got to listen to this podcast. You got to watch this YouTube channel. You're like,
and you
got to read this Reddit thread. Like, fuck, I don't have time this.
I'm tired of you telling me what to do.
I create content.
Boom, look at that.
Look at that.
You're like, yeah, well, you need to listen to Saviors of the Metaverse.
Right.
You all need to listen to Saviors of the
Metaverse.
Metaverse.
What the fuck is that?
All right, carry on.
Anyway, Shogun.
Shogun's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this Chief of War is good. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a very well done show.
Okay.
Foundation's another one that's also on Apple.
Is it cool with like cinematography and all that kind of shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Who's got a good one with that is you watch Landman?
Yeah, that's good.
I like that show.
Yeah, that's
cinematography's Tyler Sheridan.
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan.
Taylor. It doesn't matter.
Let's redo that again.
I'm sorry.
Start again.
What's his name?
Taylor Sheridan.
Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Put that back in there. Yeah, that's cool.
There you go.
Yeah. A lot of bad shit happening like every single day type stuff. But I get over that because I realize I'm watching a TV show.
Well, that's the problem with TV shows is that they're all so stress inducing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, let's take, for example, White Lotus. Very, very well done show.
Mm-hmm.
The characters all suck. Like, they're very well developed, but they're just shitty people. So it's, man, I'm going to sit there, watch this. And it's easy to get into and watch because it's so well done.
Okay.
You're like, but these people are just awful.
You watched that show?
Yeah.
Like, have you seen all the episodes? All that?
I haven't finished the last season, but it's not something like, oh God, I got to be on this. It's more like, yeah, I got a little time. I'll go ahead and watch this.
Yeah. People like that. That's a good show. What's it on Max? HBO Max?
It is on HBO Max. But this is the issue with a lot of shows that are out there today. They're all following the same playbook, which is obnoxious, out of touch people, just like the worst of humanity, without going to like serial killing and sex crimes and all that. Although there's plenty of that in there too,
Yeah.
But the overall playbook is we're going to make these characters who kind of suck, as people.
Right.
And they try to make you connect and attach with them. But if the show's done really well, it's like you're kind of caught in this thing. Like, I don't want to feel anything for these people at all.
Yeah.
This is awful. It just leaves me stressed out. Like, what am I walking away with after watching the show?
I know someone who stopped watching that shit.
Good.
Because it was triggering them.
Yeah.
Not that like really bad in
a
way,
lot
but
happier.
like they're not sleeping well at night. Like, little like minor tweaks type of stuff. You're like, fuck, I don't want to fall asleep to this shit.
No.
Because they say your brain doesn't know the fucking difference. And you're watching this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
When people read a book and like a Stephen King book and then you're like freaked out kind of by it. Like, yeah, that shit's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, you're going to love this.
Okay.
There's a book my wife and I were reading before bed. This is several years ago.
So many questions, but okay, go ahead.
Before kids, we used to read.
Like out loud?
Yeah. It was great.
Look at you guys.
We did that with Game of Thrones. We read all the books.
Someone asked me, it's like, you still married? Like, that was a question. I was on a call. It's like a potential client, whatever, having a good conversation. And he says, like, are you still married? He didn't know me.
Right.
But he's like, are you married? Like, whatever. Like, he wasn't questioning it. He was just assuming no one's married anymore. Or like, if you got me, you're like, well, which wife or which husband are you on?
Right.
It's like, man. So then he asked, he's like, what's your secret? What's your recipe or whatever? And she just said, like, well, apparently, like, your recipe is like reading together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
And she's got really low self-esteem because she could do way better than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's the recipe. Read and marry somebody who could do way better than you.
Yeah.
But has low self-esteem.
Okay. I guess. Yeah.
No.
Ingredients. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. So we would read. And we got this book called Devolution.
Okay.
Like Devolution, not devil, but Devolution.
Okay.
It's a book written by Max. He wrote a bunch of...
Oh, this is so good. Shit.
Oh, God. What's his last name?
We'll find it.
You'd recognize him.
I would not.
But anyway, the whole premise of it... In fact, just read the premise of it. It's better if you read...
Brooks?
Max Brooks, yeah.
Yeah.
Devolution. Read what Devolution is about.
Like which part? The summary?
Just give me the summary.
We'll go to Goodreads.
Yeah, back
Goodreads is hardcore. Like, you go to Amazon, it's like everything's 5-star. You go to Goodreads, it's like 3.2. You're like, fuck these. And they get serious with it.
Yeah, that's where your real reviewers are.
First-hand account of the Rainier Sasquatch Massacre.
Boom.
Fuck, you went to bed with that shit?
Yeah, dude, it's terrifying.
That's crazy.
It's not a kid's book.
Yeah, no,
but it's
not.
so well written. Somebody already bought the rights for the movie.
I gotta read all this shit?
You don't have to read all of it. But that's the general idea, right?
Yeah. As the ash and chaos from Mount Rainier's eruption swirled and finally settled, the story of the Green Loop Massacre has passed unnoticed, unexamined. Wow.
Boom. So the premise is they find a journal of one of the people that was living in this kind of this would be like your wealthy tech folks, lots of money. We're going to have this eco community up here. And apparently they were aware of these Sasquatch that were in the area. And these are the kind of people like, oh yeah, no, it's a good thing. And blah, blah, blah. What you find out is like, no, it's fucking not. Bigfoot's no joke. It will rip you limb to limb.
Yeah.
They're not there to be your friend.
People thought they were going to be a friend?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think they're like the furry, forest protectors. Like, no, this is a cold-blooded murdering machine.
Yeah.
Go to any reservation. They'll tell you the same thing.
So it's a true story then?
No.
No, I mean.
But it could be.
Could be.
Maybe it is.
Yeah. That's the beautiful thing.
That is the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
So what's the message here? Fuck Bigfoot.
Don't read that shit at night is what the message is.
Don't read that shit.
Can you read it in the day?
You can, but it's still going to haunt you at night. Max Brooks, he's a great writer. Yeah. He does a great job.
You think he's haunted? Because that's like your method acting.
Oh, yeah.
That shit will fuck with you. Because you become that person.
Yeah.
Just because you become this person. And
I just became that person. Now I'm kind of like winding back out of it.
Yeah.
I'm not a guy who hates Bigfoot.
Yeah. Well, that was your whole point. And I think people miss that. Not in the podcast. Like true fans understood it.
Right. Both of them.
If you're in a Karate Kid TV show, Cobra Kai, and the music starts playing and badass music's going and you just fucking walk in any place, you start karate kicking people.
Yeah.
Like that's just not real.
It's not realistic.
You just can't fucking do that shit.
You're going to have some patron just take you straight to the ground and fuck you up.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah, if I walked into a restaurant and started kicking, somebody would take me down and beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because I would hope so. If I was out of my mind and just started like,
Do you hear the music in your head at that point?
Hold
like,
on.
is the music, is the soundtrack?
I've never done this.
Is the soundtrack playing?
Why don't we ask Sam LaRusso?
Do you show up with like this looks like a fucking speaker and you put that shit down and you start blasting some old 80s rock?
Okay.
I don't know what 80s rock band's playing right now, but like
Poison.
Yeah. That's good.
Warrant.
Yeah. Ugh. Any way you want it. Journey. Jeez, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. We got to go hair metal bands.
It doesn't have to
like
be.
Like the most embarrassing.
Yeah.
No, it has to be. Because look, if you're going to come in with
Def Leppard, or is that a little later?
No, that's good.
Yeah.
If you're going to come in with a speaker and you're going to blast 80s music, now you're creating confusion in the environment. This is a strategic move that gives you a much higher probability of success of just spin kicking randos in the restaurant without getting tackled.
Yeah.
Because what's going to go through your mind? All right. If I come into a restaurant, put down the speaker, boom, Warrant starts playing, Def Leppard starts, whatever it might be. I look like an asshole and I just start spin kicking, not very high because I don't stretch. It's awful, right? But I start hitting some folks. If you're the guy who would have naturally taken me down because you're like, whoa, this guy's nuts. We need to secure the situation here. Now all of a sudden there's music in the mix. Not just any music, it's 80s music. And I'm dressed up in a gi, probably incorrectly attached. Right. Looks ridiculous. And I'm spin kicking and looking really ridiculous, but I happen to hit a couple people.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind? Is this guy a danger? Or am I getting punked right now?
Yeah.
Because who would do this?
So even the people you kicked were in on it, possibly.
Yeah, exactly. If you're the guy that would take me down, you're going, well, maybe those people are in on it.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to get kicked because clearly this guy can't kick.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot like if Sam LaRusso were to do this.
Because if someone's paid, they're willing to take a shot to the face.
Sure.
Nose is busted, blood's everywhere. You're like, yeah, but
well, that's very generous of the kicking power that
you paid them enough money.
Yeah, but I didn't have to work out a lot.
They can put themselves in the right situation to make sure they get kicked properly, even though you're like, man, Jared keeps fucking up in practice. We need to make sure.
Yeah, but that's part of the confusion.
So turn your head a little bit right at the last second. He'll get it. It'll bleed. Yeah.
That's part of the strategy here, right?
Yeah.
You're creating confusion with the music. 80s music.
Yeah.
Badly dressed. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you're just thinking, this can't be real. But it can't be a random attack because there's too much pre-planning that has gone into it.
Yeah.
You've now completely controlled the environment.
Yeah.
In that situation, I could successfully come in, spin kick at least 2 to 3 patrons, and make my escape out the back right side door unscathed. Now, if I wanted to retrieve my speaker, it'd need to be a disposable speaker because otherwise I'd have to backtrack and then I decrease my chances of full success of, entry, spin kick, successful exit, unharmed.
It can't be like a Bluetooth speaker either. Because if, your phone in your pocket and you leave, it starts skipping and shit. Like it has to be the old ghetto blaster shit.
Oh, yeah.
I know you can't use that, but that's what it was. And it had batteries.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like the Duracell, like the D batteries or shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because now you got to bring the whole thing with you.
But you've now added even another layer in here. See, we're talking about bringing a modern speaker in, with Bluetooth. No. Now you're saying, look, this guy is dedicated.
Yeah.
This is a dedicated bit. He brought in 80s equipment with 80s cassette tapes.
Yeah.
Is blasting 80s music, wearing an 80s karate gi, all wrong.
Yeah.
And then doing these stupid kicks, spin kicks that are half successful. And he makes it out the back door.
Yeah.
all you're going to be thinking is this was some weird joke. Is there cameras? You're going to be looking for cameras. By the time everybody's trying to figure out like what's actually happened.
How many minutes is going by? Like not even a full song, right? Because you can't have the full song because the song gets old after 3.5 minutes. Like, fuck this song.
Not only that, but by the time the patrons, start to like come out of their shock, like, oh, I just got oddly kicked in the face. Didn't really hurt that bad, but I don't know.
Yeah.
By the time they come out of that shock, that state, like you better be gone.
Yeah.
Because then they're going to be like, what the fuck? Somebody just kicked me in the face.
Yeah. Was someone smart enough to call the police when you go out the back door? They're just like,
I think most people just kind of be stunned. And I honestly, I think a lot of people would be like, I mean, that was kind of amazing.
Oh, it's a good story. Phones came out. Phones definitely came out for this.
Yeah, but they only caught the back end.
Yeah,
no, maybe they would come out sooner. The young people would have
this day and age, they come out. The phones are out. They're probably already out. They're taking a selfie and just pan it over to you. You got to flip the camera.
This is an important thing we should qualify then. This restaurant, what is the typical demographic in this restaurant? Because if it's young people, you're right. Cameras are open.
Yeah.
Everything's going.
Yeah, is this like a nighttime dinner thing? Like, where are we?
Is it mostly boomers?
I'm somehow picturing like a city. And there's like kind of like a back alley. Like if you go on this way, there's like a back door, the kitchen, people come out, smoke their cigarettes, whatever. But like, I was picturing casual, very casual.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought some sort of ethnic restaurant, but not overly ethnic.
Okay.
Right?
This is getting good.
Yeah.
All right. It's a Japanese restaurant.
Oh, okay.
So it's even like at another level. Like I'm coming in there with karate.
Gotten your ass kicked.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the best part, right?
Some guy from the kitchen comes back. It's
I'm
over.
I'm trying to make my escape from the kitchen. And somebody who knows real karate, like legit, all the way from the island.
Yeah.
Like, he's usually back there just cooking shit up.
Yeah.
He's old, like real old. Nobody would suspect him. He just fucking whips my ass.
Yeah.
I can't do anything because clearly I'm a joke.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm trying to run like, woo, warrants playing in the background. And I'm like, yeah, boom. This old Japanese foot slams right into my face. I drop to the ground. Restaurant starts cheering. No, in fact, you know what? Restaurant doesn't do anything. They just carry on. That's what would happen in that.
Someone just dragged your shit out.
This is the second restaurant I try and pull the stunt in, by the way, because the first one was more like a diner.
Because I was going to say, you must have scoped this place out.
Yeah, the diner worked well, and then I got caught.
Like you go eat there, and then you like look around, I got
not
it.
At all.
Because that's too much.
No, not at all.
Because that's the whole point of Cobra Kai is like, you don't overthink about this shit.
No.
Like it just fucking starts happening.
But I think the life lesson in this situation is this. It's like, look, just because you're successful in one area doesn't mean you should try and go pull it off in another area that has a far less likelihood of success.
Okay.
For instance, if I go play football in the schoolyard, and we're playing two-hand touch and I'm throwing great touchdowns, I'm not going to go try out for the college football team.
Yeah.
Although if I say I'm going to go play football at Ohio State and I'm going to be a walk-on, well, that's where that disconnect is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
rocked it in two-hand touch. And then I go to Ohio State to try and walk on and get a rude awakening. And I just think this is a life lesson here. So if you're going to go do spin kicks in a diner, it doesn't mean you can go do spin kicks in a Japanese restaurant where there's a much higher likelihood that somebody in that restaurant knows real karate. Don't do it. I regret it every single day.
Yeah. I think though, when you back up,
yes,
a little success, right? You beat someone up or you played well in football, whatever analogy you're looking at. Somewhere in there was music that hyped you up.
Definitely.
Make you think like, fuck, I can do anything right now.
Yeah.
Somewhere that music stops fucking playing. Or the music was never playing and you were just hearing like a soundtrack. I think we might talk about like when you watch a movie being filmed.
Right.
And they're dancing and they show you like what was actually happening. There's actually no music and they're just dancing or whatever. It's fucking crazy.
It is.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But when you watch the movie, you're like, oh, you got hair standing up. You're all got chills. You're all excited. And that's how they make you feel.
Yeah.
But it's not real. And so that's what you said. Cobra Kai is spreading lies.
Yeah.
That you could go out and do this shit.
Cobra Kai disinformation.
Yeah.
We're just trying to like rehash this argument.
Yeah. But it's just, that's one show.
Just one.
It happens everywhere. Like in Landman, like when he's showing up and like to be that confident when the drug people are coming out and they're talking shit and just stand them and look them in the face and like tell them to go fuck themselves.
It's pretty rough. Those are cartel guys. Yeah. I mean,
and Billy Bob Thornton was just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. You can kick my ass.
Like $1.20, man. Yeah. Just a little stick. And some,
that's confidence.
That is confidence.
Is he lying but I think he's proven it over the years.
Yeah.
He can pull that off. And you're like, yeah.
He was just telling him what was going to happen. He wasn't saying, I'm going to do this. He's like, listen, here's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they took off some of his digits.
Yeah.
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 But you know,
it's pretty crazy. That's good. So I don't
know.
It's a great show. It's a good show.
You know, I discovered a great show from my childhood because my son, he's starting to do edits, you know, like things like, oh, get CapCut and make these edits.
CapCut. So good.
Yeah.
No.
There's good stuff in there. No doubt.
Please go ahead.
But I mean, my kids are doing this. Like they'll get one song. They're just watching edits. I'm like, oh God, it's the same song for every edit. It's all the same stuff. You know, he was like, Dad, who was like your favorite character from a TV show when you were a kid, like from the 80s?
Zach Morris. Sorry, go ahead.
No. You know how I feel about Saved by the Bell. Worst fucking show on Saturday morning. God.
You're a real problem. Awful. No, it was afternoon, 3:30s. You to come home.
Was it?
Fuck, it was both. I think.
Okay.
It was just all. It was
the garbage.
Time. Yeah, then they went to college. They went to the beach one year. So good.
Shit stinks no matter what time of day it is.
It is amazing. A lot of backstories of that shit. Holy fuck.
What, to Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to get into them.
Yeah, we don't have to. Yeah.
But you're going to anyway.
Somebody already did. Well, go ahead. Tell me, who was your character that your kid got you to?
Sledgehammer.
Tell
me you remember. Look it up.
I am. I have to. Maybe when I see it.
It was very much like Leslie Nielsen. He wasn't the guy that played.
Google has got no, what's that thing called?
Memory?
Yeah, that. But sense of humor. Because I type in Sledgehammer and I just get a fucking bunch of Sledgehammers. Because they should know.
Sledgehammer the show.
Aren't they listening?
Yeah, but every now and then they got to pretend like they're not.
Fuck, I don't remember this shit. This is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes, 95%.
It was great.
That's amazing.
It was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
It didn't last long, but I mean, it had very much like the...
Captain Trunk. Didn't last long. 1986.
Mm-hmm.
He
was a cop who was in love with this 44 Magnum, this gigantic gun. He would talk to it. It was very slapstick. Like, yeah, I think in the first episodes in the pilot.
41 episodes, 2 seasons.
Yeah.
That's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, but I mean...
Back in the day, it's different. When you
think about today, it's like
7 episodes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But I think it was in the pilot. He shows up to a scene where there's a sniper on the roof and the sniper's shooting. And he's like, oh, I think I've got something. And he goes to his trunk, opens up the trunk, pulls out a rocket launcher. He aims it, right? You know, the sniper's shooting down and whatnot. It's ridiculous. He aims it and fires. And you think, oh, he's just shooting up to where the guy is. No, takes the whole fucking building down. It is so stupid.
That's great. I love it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. It's a great show.
Yeah. Bill Bixby. What does that have to do with CapCut and your son?
Oh, it just made me think of the TV show because I hadn't thought of it. He wanted to clip it to do something with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was
Where would he clip it from? You just like rip it off of YouTube?
Yeah, off YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he going backdoor? What is it? Homebrew or whatever on Apple?
Oh, he didn't know all that.
Oh, just AI will teach. I didn't know that shit either.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
AI taught me how to do that shit.
That's pretty cool.
Pull that shit. Yeah. It's very cool.
That's pretty intense, man. AI is your partner in crime.
Yeah. It's like, is this legal? It's like, yeah, if you don't sell the shit, you just want to download it for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's pretty cool.
And did you have it create like a series of like retorts to all the legal, stuff that's going to come your way?
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's like, hey, when you get this comment about copyright infringement, reply with this comment here.
Oh my
God.
God.
To cite this case right here.
I'm going to save all that shit right then and there. How about I create a 1-page Notion doc for you? How about you fucking stop asking me what else I need? I just fucking told you. And that was it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, somebody's a little sensitive about ChatGPT right now.
Oh, it's all of them. Yeah. But anyway, that's cool that he's doing it. I was making a video, just fucking around because I used to do this for my kids and like their birthdays, and my daughter really likes it. And I wasn't doing it because fucking iMovie is so slow and sluggish and such a piece of shit that I'm like, it just kept doing the spin wheel thing or whatever. So then I was like, all right, CapCut. And my youngest is like rolling her eyes. She's like, please don't use CapCut. Because then next thing you know, we're competing.
Yeah.
We're sending out videos and like, who's better, the dad or the daughter, CapCut.
Yeah.
But it's fucking crazy what that thing does.
So who was better?
She's probably better.
You're just saying that.
No, she'd be better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's still cool to use. And it was fast. I was just like, you can upload an image and it doesn't slow the whole fucking thing down. And I have a decent computer too. So it's like, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what
I use Final Cut Pro. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm a little snobbish.
You're not in the TikTok generation of young girls posting TikTok, CapCut. It's good shit. I'm sorry.
Did you say young girls posting TikTok shit, CapCut? It's good shit?
Yeah.
You might want to edit that out.
I don't know. It didn't come across the right way.
No, it didn't. It didn't, Eric.
Young girl could be of all ages, though.
No.
Can't be.
You can't get away from that.
Okay.
All right, cut
delete that shit. Julian, please delete that.
Clip that.
Yeah. Did you see ESPN hired, I had to look her up, Katie Feeney?
Who's that?
Okay. So she's an influencer. She's like sports media, 22 years old, graduated college, has been in social media since she was 12, has 14 million followers. So, you know, ESPN's been struggling and all this type of shit. So they get Pat McAfee to come on, and that was like wildly successful. And so Barstool's been doing really well. It's like, okay, so we have all of these people who are buttoned up, wearing the suits, talking about sports, and everyone's like, oh my God, this is so fucking boring. So they go out and they hired her to create content for ESPN.
Yeah.
And people are mad. I'm like, I'm not going to watch this shit anymore. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. I actually think it's a brilliant move. Like, I don't watch ESPN unless there's a game on that I want to watch.
Yeah.
But they're hiring 22-year-old creators that are big on Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat to now be their future. I mean, we'll see what happens. It's an experiment in many ways, but I'm sure they're paying a lot of money for that shit.
I'm sure they are.
And then people are mad because the big media is like, well, they fired these people who have been in the business for 30 years and they're legend. But it's like, sorry, dude, no one fucking cares anymore.
If you got the time to be mad about that, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
You know?
Or you're not doing well. You're mad at little shit that doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I mean,
I suppose.
You know.
But since I don't know who Katie Feeney is, I
didn't either. But I'm like, well, what is happening here that this happens? You know, we have a sports platform.
I understand
Sportsepreneur, right? And all that. But you start seeing in the sports world, the type of impressions you can get. And there's different, you know, movies and TV shows and whatever. That's why that stuff matters. Because when you talk about it, people are like, oh, I have something to say about that. Yeah. What does that do? It helps the fucking algorithm out. And what does that do? It shows up in search and AI search and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. So that's what ESPN was like, well, why don't we get her talk about whatever she wants to talk about? We don't even care. It's just hundreds of millions of people saw that shit or whatever. I don't know if hundreds of millions.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, if she covers the Browns.
Yeah, and she will.
I'm sure.
Yeah. There's a whole argument going on in Cleveland right now because they're building the new stadium, $2.4 billion.
Yeah. And
they're talking about the height of the stadium. And so there's like deadlines they have to hit to make sure, because they're building it like 15 minutes outside. Where's it, Brook Park or something like that? And it's going to build the whole city around it. People are upset. They're like, well, downtown fucked up because they had their opportunity to do it. And they've been screwing that thing up for years.
I got an idea. How about you build a winning fucking football team first, then put them in a good stadium?
I don't think they care that much.
No, of course not.
I mean, yes, would you rather win? Of course you would.
Yeah.
But they're making so much money that if they can make more money on top of it, it's not about, it is about winning, helps it out and all that kind of shit. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you have one of 32 teams.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Yeah. And here's the thing. You've got a fan base that is used to losing.
Yeah.
And it's like, if we just do okay, it's a good season.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if you have to do okay. Didn't they go 1-15 not that long ago?
Oh, I'm sure. No, I don't know.
I'm sure
1-15. That was that before Baker?
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. I think they had been on a 360 game losing streak.
360 game?
Mm-hmm.
That's not possible.
Oh, no, you're right.
Day,
maybe. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Look and see. With the Browns, anything is
2016, they went 1-15. That was less than 10 years ago, buddy.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but Joe Flacco's he's QB1, buddy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Who did they beat? Where's the game? Second last. That's right. They were going for the record. They were going to go defeated. Yeah. They beat the San Diego Chargers. They don't fucking exist anymore. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah. They moved to LA.
Yeah.
That's right.
Am I crazy?
Yeah. Man.
I don't know. I'm trying to see what the score of that game was, but they won. So I'm happy for them.
Hey, let's talk about something more important here.
Yeah. God, they had some shitty quarterbacks that year, too.
Oh, what did they have?
They had 7 quarterbacks take a snap that year. Cody Kessler, Josh McCown. Remember him?
No. I didn't actually start getting back in the Browns until 2017.
RG3 was there. Those are the 3 main quarterbacks. They all started 8 games, 3 games, 5 games. Terrell Pryor actually was a quarterback. I don't fucking know.
I think they have the record for the number of quarterbacks that have taken a snap on their team.
It's pretty crazy.
It's insanely large.
Yeah. And they're building a $2.4 billion stadium, which easily will pass 3 bills probably by the time they're done.
Yeah.
All the shit that's going around it.
All I can say is it's a good thing that Deshaun Watson's healthy again.
Is he? He's not.
He says he is, but of course they're not going to put him on
he's not even on the roster.
He is. He has to be on the roster. He's not on the active. He's on the injured. Yeah.
Maybe physically unable to perform. God, that's what they call that shit. I don't even know.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Deshaun. Yeah. He always gets a mention on here, just like the Metaverse.
Or Sean Dotson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to bring something up? Or
yeah, good? I think we talked about this in the last show. We're talking about the hype gap between AI and it's, a week later. So if we did talk about it in the last show.
Doesn't matter.
Awesome. I can't remember. But what I was looking at just after spending almost 2 years, a lot of time with AI, is that, with all technology, there's always going to be that hype gap. Mm-hmm. Here's the promise. But, like I always say, technology is the one thing that overpromises and underdelivers 100% of the time. So you always expect there's a story of it's going to do all these wonderful things, but here's the reality back here. This is what it actually does. This is what we're telling you it's going to do. And it always fails.
Yeah.
With AI, it's like this.
Yeah, like we've never seen it before.
No. I mean, it's the story and the hype is so massive.
Yeah.
Compared to the reality of it. But you wouldn't actually know that unless you've had experience with it. And I've had a lot of experience with it. And it's like, look, I have a feeling that the reality is going to come due because you cannot trust AI to really just to scale this thing right now. And all the AI companies are focusing on enterprise.
Yeah.
Putting into big companies. Deploying it across all these different business units. That was the push. For you and me, paying $20 a month or something, whatever, they're losing money on that.
Right.
MIT then comes out, I think it was like a week ago. Did you see that study?
I didn't study the study, but.
Yeah, but I mean, the general idea is this is like over 95% of enterprise organizations reported 0% return on investment of general aging.
It's not making the difference that they said it was.
No. In fact, I think for some, it was costing more money. Obviously, they made the investment. But it's like it has not improved efficiency in the way they wanted it to. It's not helped them to generate more profit, more revenue. It was just, they've not seen any real return on that. And then, of course, Sam Altman comes out and goes, well, I think a lot of people are overestimating its capabilities. And I'm like, I fucking wonder why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't that what you were telling us it could do?
Yeah.
But you expect that from tech folks.
Yeah.
So this was the issue, right? Is that if you can't trust the AI on what it's giving you, then you're not going to deploy that across your business, across your life, whatever it may be. It has a long way to go before it can reasonably be tested against the promises that have been made by these big AI companies.
Yeah.
Can it do small tasks really, really well, like entry-level stuff? Absolutely. But the big promises that it makes is just like...
taking everybody's job, all that shit.
Yeah. It looks like it's doing the job right, but when you spend more time with it and you really dig in, you're like, oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is saying nothing.
Yeah. It's really good at sounding smart type of thing.
Very good.
Yeah.
Go to LinkedIn. And here's the other thing too, right? I've actually instructed my AI anytime it gives me any kind of output that I'm going to work with, I'm like, leave out the M dash. That has now become you'll see it everywhere. That's AI content. You see that M dash, which is a legit thing.
It's unfair.
But it's overly used.
I get
now.
it.
Yeah. It was just like Delve.
Yeah. It's all training. It's like you have to train your own. And what's going to happen, it's really hard to just the basic inputs or prompts aren't leading to anything proper, like thing that you would use, right? But I don't know. I think from a large company standpoint, what you're talking about, I think that's the challenge. I think for small businesses and little things that you can do, I think it's still amazing.
Yeah.
But that hype cycle. But now, so before it was like all hype. Now it's the anti-hype, or what you would be called. So it's got to be somewhere more in the middle.
I've not gone back and studied the .com bubble, but it sure does feel like we're heading for a crash with all, the amount of money that's being dumped into AI, and it's just not producing.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that AI is done. It just means it's going to collapse.
Well, because it can't have all these companies because all the money's going into AI companies. It doesn't mean that some won't make it out.
Yeah.
Which seems to make sense.
No, but what AI's real capabilities are, the story. So we've got to collapse the story first. The story gap between the reality and the promise is way too large.
Yeah.
It was the same with the .com bubble, right? Like the promise, this is going to completely revolutionize business. It did, but not right when they said it was going to. And I think that's the problem that you've got with AI right now is that you've got all this hype, all these promises, everything that it can do, the terrifying nature of, jobs are going to be lost. Many have been lost.
They will be.
The good news is that you're going to get that job back.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, entry-level jobs, maybe not. Like it's something that AI is proven it can do really well.
Yeah.
Early entry-level stuff. Yeah. But, aim a little higher.
Yeah.
Right. You know, so.
Sure. No, I get what you're saying.
But all the other stuff that it talks about doing, oh, hey, in 1 year, these jobs will all be gone, these high-level human capability type jobs. No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not. You know, clearly when somebody says that, they have not spent enough time with AI.
Yeah. But it still would be useful for that person to be able to use AI.
Absolutely.
In partnership,
no,
right?
I still
it's like
love,
a tool.
I love AI. I still think it's probably the most revolutionary tool.
Right. Like if you look at email, because you can still send mail, but if you worked with your email, that becomes much more efficient. I think that's like AI could be like maybe something along those lines. It's not email, obviously, but you know what I mean? I don't know if that fucking make any sense.
No, not really. Yeah, but just like AI, I'm going to respond as though it does, and we're going to continue having conversation just using big fancy words.
It's like, oh, you were paid to fucking like just agree with me, and this like then you pivot like, well, I think that's wrong. Like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah,
it is wrong. But I think then you go back and do it again. Like, just fucking test it. Like it's a stress test of it, and just see how far back it can go. And then some of them, Grok, which we've talked about before, and now Claude are automatically disagreeing with you, like almost too much. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've just kind of stuck with Perplexity, honestly, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just so used to it. And there's one space I created in Perplexity.
But you can't ask Perplexity. I feel like you can't ask it questions to give you an answer. Like I did that. I can't remember what it was about. And the answer was so bad. Like you would talk to it like it's an AI, like ChatGPT. But the search that it can do is really good.
Oh, yeah.
It's just once you had it analyzed. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Well, I mean, if you're going to ask it a question again with Perplexity, so with all AI models, you got to say, what's the intended purpose? Perplexity is a research-based AI model.
Yeah.
So that's its primary function. So if you always understand that's what it's really good at, then you know how to frame the question.
Right.
So that you get the kind of response that you want.
Yeah.
Or that you need. Because sometimes the response I want is not the one that I need.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
That.
That's pretty smart of me, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did like it. Oh, does it matter for that shit? I guess we'll find out. It's all good. Yeah. Anyway, well, you know what's interesting? This is a hard one to think through. So you've heard about like these hoaxes, swatting going on at college campuses.
Oh, that's been going on for years, but just like usually in neighborhoods.
5 days. No, I didn't know what swatting was. So we're all going out to dinner. My daughter texts us, active shooter on campus.
Where at?
South Carolina. So apparently this happened at Villanova. Happened twice.
Chattanooga, UT.
Yep. It just happened, right? This is the day after. That happened the day after South Carolina. South Carolina was the 24th of August. UT Chattanooga was the 25th. And Villanova was the 21st and 24th. You see that shit and you can't fucking forget it.
Right.
They all did barricade, hide, freaking out. People are not hallucinating. They're fucking like freaking out. It's terrible shit.
Of course.
And they had a picture of this kid, or they had a video and a picture of this kid walking down a bridge holding something black and just kind of by himself. And so you're looking at it, you're like, what the fuck is this? So everyone's talking, it's a gun, he's holding a rifle, whatever. So in the moment of like, you're just searching for information, I'm like, I don't have a fucking gun, but I can't tell. So I put that in AI to analyze it. And they first of all said, this is a terrible situation. I'm so sorry you're going through this and blah, blah, blah. By analyzing this, I could see this, that, and the other, that it's not a gun, but it's not 100% certainty of what it is. But it's fascinating that shit can see that and analyze it. And they were, when you look back at it, they knew it wasn't, but they couldn't say 100% certainty it wasn't. Because they couldn't see the whole thing, but there it was. So it's like AI can analyze stuff another level. And that's one part of the story. The other part of the story is like, holy fuck, for 2 hours, you don't know what's happening.
Right.
And from what was happening too, is people were getting arrested. So when they all come on the campus, there's police, FBI, SWAT, probably everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So if there's a kid walking and he's kind of like just walking, he's getting taken down. They're going to ask him questions. So they show people with their hands up. They show them on the ground with police officers on top of them. And like, they got arrested. They caught one of them. They didn't catch one of them. They're sniffing everything out.
Yeah.
This was all happening. And you see only social media posts. And so rumors start running. It was fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
And it turns out that 2 calls came in and they were both hoaxes and said there was a shooting there were shots fired at the library. And they told everyone, active alerts went out, all this shit. It's fucking terrible.
Have they caught the people that...
No, and that's the thing. Like, this keeps happening. Now what? Because you're deploying all of this first responders and everyone coming out here, how much fucking money and time and energy. And then like, now you have the trauma. So nothing happened, but those 2 hours happened.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't just unwind that and be like, oh, yes, 1,000% be grateful. And all that shit.
Yeah.
people do not handle that well. I mean, they talk about that shit in the military, like nothing happened, or first responders, and like they show up and like your heart rate goes up.
Of course,
like,
your adrenaline's through the roof. Yeah,
fuck, crazy, dude.
No.
Anyway, that's not good.
No.
It's not good that shit's happening. And it's going to continue to happen, but like fucking 4 times in a week or like in a few days.
Well, it's also crazy too, because the kids that are in college right now, they grew up from elementary school doing like active shooter drills.
Yeah. Lockdowns.
So, I mean, it's already kind of
we
built
did bomb
into that.
threats, I remember. Like we used to go through that.
We never did active shooter drills when we were in high school.
Bomb threats, they'll happen a couple times. And then like parents, like they were like Cuban Missile Crisis type shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like get under your desk.
Right.
That's a fucking do anything.
Nuclear bombs won't hurt you if you're under your desk.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those desks are pretty fucking strong though.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Maybe they knew something we didn't.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, in aggregate, social media, good or bad?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
In that regards. Good because you could follow it. So it's wild to watch that thing play out. So like I said, we were on the way to dinner. Give that text. I pulled off the side of the road.
Yeah.
Terrified. I couldn't drive anymore.
Because your daughter's at a school where there's an active shooter, apparently.
Correct. So then you go on social media because you're like, okay, well, X will have something. And then sure enough, there's some alerts, which is like a few.
Yeah.
Then one more. Then a student. So that picture of that kid that was walking down the bridge. So some big X account got a hold of that video somehow. I don't know how they got it. If it was from a student who didn't have a big account, they took it. They say, we have a visual on the shooter. So this person's got whatever, 300 something thousand followers. So that gets out there. So now that shit's running all over the web, right? So you're fucking like, and this is the kid, he's just fucking walking down the bridge.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
And he literally, and they have a picture of him in his dorm room holding a fucking umbrella. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what is that going to do? So that kid's now like famous in a way. He never asked for that shit.
No.
But that was some random X account. That had nothing. So everyone was like, well, that was the false alarm because someone sees something, tells someone type shit. But that wasn't even it. It was the phone calls. So this was some X account that just went out and said, that's the one that's doing it. And that's fucking crazy that one account can trigger this shitstorm. And then it came out the next day that it was a hoax and there was 2 kids calling. So
you said this has happened on 5 campuses?
I have 4. Villanova twice, 3 campuses. Villanova twice, South Carolina.
All like every day back to back.
21st, 24th, 25th.
Okay. So now the question would be, this is clearly coordinated.
Yeah. It hasn't happened. Not that I know of. I don't know if it's happened again, but yeah, go ahead.
So what do you think? Who's coordinating this?
It could be anywhere because you could be another country doing it. Like, or it could be kids. It could be kids who don't want to take tests. I don't know.
Why don't we find out the theories about, coordination?
You might have, yeah. Do you know that you have answers?
I don't have answers. But if you're trying to create a situation, a lot of folks would consider it like a false flag type situation. But if you're trying to create a situation that justifies certain actions to be taken by the government or increased surveillance or whatever it may be, if there's something that needs to happen so that you can justify certain actions in the name of safety, this is what I'd like to find out is, are they saying, or if you're trying to justify military actions against another country, like if there's stuff and they're like, well, we've traced these hoaxes back to Iran, then immediately be like, that's bullshit. 100% bullshit. Because you got the neocons who are just itching to go to war with Iran.
Right.
So they're trying to find any reason they can. Just like when they were trying to float the story that Iran was behind the attempted assassination of President Trump. No fucking evidence whatsoever.
Right.
Nobody ever claimed anything like that at all. They're just floating that out there. But, people are getting a little bit wiser and going, we're not really buying that either.
Yeah. So there's a group that's claimed responsibility.
And
this group is called Purgatory.
Okay.
So they're calling that they did Villanova, Colorado, like Boulder.
Okay.
And Chattanooga.
Got it. What's their manifesto?
That's what I'm looking for. It hasn't been verified, but they say it has been, right? They're trying to confirm it, but they can't. What is Purgatory? What are they all about? And they can't identify them because they can hide changing IP addresses, like all sorts of shit.
Right, yeah. Well, it's probably not a real...
like you said, like what's their manifesto? Like what's their...
Are
motive?
They Russian? So I always want to look at, interesting, what new things are popping up. And it's easy to spot these things. I'm not saying that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
But it kind of smells like it if there's back-to-back-to-back days like that. Because the government and, both administrations, they're so lazy and still think that the public's stupid.
Yeah.
That it's like, dude, we've seen you guys try and pull this shit many times before.
Yeah. And they say it's going to get worse. So purgatory is linked to a larger violent online extremist network known as the COM. The broader network is involved in various illegal activities, including extortion and harassment. Violence as a service model. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It sells swatting and other harassment tactics for a fee. Prices vary. They're targeting universities, obviously, in August 2025.
Where are they located? Online, but any nationality?
They have like names. Gores is one of the guys' name. Key individuals found. Gore is a self-identified co-leader of Purgatory who, along with Tor, told Wired they were responsible for it. Evan Strauss, the creator of the original Purgatory group, who pled guilty to federal charges in July 25 for his role in swatting. So maybe this is in response to that. Like,
Could
say,
be.
yeah, Braden Grace, an Ohio man. There we go.
Go Browns.
Who pled guilty in June 25 to federal swatting and cyber stalking. Jeez. Owen Jarbo, another man of the group who, along with Grace, was indicted and later pled guilty in 2024.
So these are all American kids.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then the other thing is this. It could just be a really fucked up group of people.
Yeah.
That's very likely as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I always am curious when stuff like this kind of happens. Oh, this is out there. This is out there. I would just be suspect.
Colorado must have just happened on like this week.
Yeah. My nephew's at UC Boulder.
Yeah.
So I hadn't heard anything about it.
University of Colorado investigators have clues about the swatting calls. Yeah.
Can you imagine if they start allowing you to conceal carry on campuses?
And that's what's really hard. So you think about the mental health professionals. So they have people on campus because then it ends and you're like, oh, thank God it's over. Nothing, no harm, no foul. I totally get it. Like that's a grateful thing. Again, that time existed for those kids and you have no idea what's happening. They hear noises. And so people are panicking. They're going to come through
Sirens,
the door.
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
You come out and there's that police presence or like, you don't want to see that shit.
Yeah. You could get shot.
And you can't have weapons on campus.
Mm-mm.
And then a lot of people are like, we have to get rid of guns. Right. So but then you get the mental health stuff. And then what happened in Missouri?
No, Minneapolis.
Sorry.
Catholic school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Because like, you don't want only the military and they would even say that to have all the weapons.
Well, that's the whole point.
And it would never happen either. Because if this person wants a weapon, there's ways to get a weapon.
Well, that's the point.
Makes it harder. I get it. If you create friction, then it, right?
Yeah, and there's plenty of laws already. If you go through to get your concealed carry, you're going through all kinds of federal databases. When I had to apply years ago for that, they go through all the way back to your birth, all the hospital records, mental health records, everything else. So there is a massive database.
But they're still getting in the hands of the wrong people because if the father has it.
Yeah, because guess who's not like doing a federal background check? A criminal.
Yeah. And that's where it's a lot of times happening is the kid who's got mental health issues or whatever.
Yeah, gains access. All my stuff is in a biometric safe. So my kids, they'd have to chop off my thumb, which would be pretty messed up.
That'd be fucked up.
It would be. I'd be like, man, there's no stopping them.
They did that shit.
Chop their dad's thumb off.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Thinking about that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think people should be able to conceal carry on campus?
I don't know.
Let's break this one down.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Well, concealed carry is just, you have a legal right to carry a weapon.
Yeah, I get that.
Active shooters, right?
Yeah. It's tough, though. I think college campuses are going through a lot. I think there's this, we've talked about the loneliness epidemic.
Right.
So you can be on a college campus where you are conceivably together, but sometimes people have never felt more alone.
Yeah.
They don't want to leave their dorm room. They don't want to, you know what I mean? They'll go to whatever that might be. That's having a hard time doing that. So then there's other issues.
Sure.
They don't belong. They don't fit in and whatever. Okay, that's a challenge. So now you're going to have, let's say if the kid has a gun and he's going through there's like a mental health crisis on these college campuses.
Of course. Yeah. I'm not saying like, hey, pack your guns and pack your bags and,
Right.
I'm not saying one way or another. I mean, that's when you start getting into laws, right? Like, if you're going to allow concealed carry on a campus, you got to allow every legal person, on there. You can't like put your own restrictions on there.
They said there's 10 campuses. I didn't know all this.
10 campuses that have been swatted?
Yeah, and they're all around that time.
Dang.
Iowa State, Arkansas. That's right. Arkansas was one. I forgot about that. Kansas State, Maine, New Hampshire, Boulder.
Man.
It's all in a few days.
That's wild.
Yeah. They need to figure that shit out.
10 campuses.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
This is interesting. Yeah.
Because then what happens is if you build up enough tolerance and then someone does come in with real bad intentions, you have to act as if.
what this group is doing is a form of terrorism, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's if we can create the fear that this is going to happen over and over again, you're always wondering, is the next one real or is this just another swatting?
Right.
And then, bad actors, right?
When do people take it in their own hands?
Well, that's the point, right?
Right. We've talked about that.
Yeah, like, you're not allowed to conceal carry on a college campus, but I guarantee you,
yes.
like,
there's people with
country boys and whatnot, not because they're just like, look, or you've got folks that are veterans.
You think I fucking trust these people? Yeah.
Yeah. Of course they're going to carry, It's not like they're doing open carry, like walking around, but, they're concealed. And
right.
in the event that something happens. I mean, there's been, there was years ago that active shooter at the mall.
Yeah.
That guy was with his girlfriend. Yeah. He shot him with a pistol, like from 40 yards away.
Yeah. Which you said was crazy.
Which is crazy. A pistol's for like, close range.
Yeah.
But here's the difference, right? Like he clearly trained with that weapon. He knew how to shoot.
Right. Because you have civilians. Mm-hmm. If you miss, you're done.
And you know what? All the bystanders, no one of those bystanders are like, well, he shouldn't have had a gun and blah, blah, blah. They were all like, thank God.
Yeah.
He was there.
You got arrested?
I know.
Yeah.
Got arrested.
Yeah, you said that, which you always said. You're going to jail.
Yeah. You should expect to go to jail, even if you're in the right and you've defended yourself or somebody else. You're going to get, and then it's up to the DA if they're going to prosecute or not. If it's a true self-defense situation, Yeah, but again, I mean, God, the fact that we even have that conversation in America is like, that is the problem, right? I mean, America was founded on religious fanaticism and violence. You had criminals, and that's what our ancestors are.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the founding fathers. I mean, they were disgruntled landowners who weren't getting British aristocracy status. So they're like, we got more money than you. And no, we're not going to pay taxes to the king because you're giving us nothing.
Yeah.
But the majority of people that came over here were, prisoners, religious fanatics.
Yeah.
Or they were on the run. Like my family, from my dad's side, I am 99% sure they were Jacobites. They were, Jacobite rebels from Scotland because we have so much Scottish blood, according to the DNA test. Like I'm at like 46%, which is nuts for an American to have that much. And, I have no accent.
That'd be awesome if you did. Could you change it?
Oh, I'm sure.
Could you work on it?
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm not going to do it on the
Our
podcast.
numbers would go up.
They would go way up.
Scottish accent, just fucking terrorizing the fucking...
A Scottish accent is terrifying anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not like an Irish accent, which is sing-songy and really nice.
Coming at the fanboys of Cobra Kai. Oh, God. Imagine that.
Yeah. There's a Scottish rapper. No, he's good. Yeah. What's his name?
I didn't say he wasn't.
Oh, his name is Shogun, I think. I think his name is Shogun. Like that's just his rap name.
Movie. You just fucking brought this thing.
Dude's full circle.
God, that's so good.
Shogun the show.
Yeah.
Shogun the Scottish rapper. Put those suckers together. It's dangerous.
It is dangerous. That could be your AI too.
It could be. Well, like on my mom's side, there's a lot of Norwegian. We know we have like a fourth cousin, and here's where our family's from in this small town in this part of Norway.
I bet it's nice there too.
Oh, I'm sure. But when you look at our Scottish lineage, my Scottish heritage, they know we're from the Highlands. But they can't tell us. They're like, well, we don't know anything else. I'm like, yeah, they covered their tracks because they were getting hunted down by the English after they were trying to rebel. And fucking lost that one.
Yeah.
So they're trying to, restore the Catholic King James. That didn't work. So a bunch of these Scottish Highlanders, these clans got fucking slaughtered. And the ones that didn't, they were being hunted down. And so a bunch of them came to America.
When did they come here? When would that have been?
Oh, late 17 or
a long time ago.
1700. Oh, yeah.
That's why you got no accent, buddy.
Yeah, well, that's when the family came. That's right. Several hundred years kind of gets rid of that. But that's when the family came over.
You're right to Charlotte, huh?
No, they went to Ohio.
That's right.
They came down through Canada and then ended up in coal country, Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, that area there.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of inbreeding.
Yeah. They could have stopped in Pittsburgh. You could have been a Steelers fan.
Well, most of the people on that side of Ohio, southeastern Ohio, are Steelers fans.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to be a Browns fan. So my dad was raised as a Browns fan. Yeah.
Dad.
His family's from the same area as my dad is.
Yep.
And they're Steelers fans.
Yep. Interesting how that works.
It really is.
And you picked the Browns. There you go.
Well, it's because I was raised on the Browns. I would never have picked them. I have no reason to pick them.
Yeah.
Except I was raised on them.
I love that.
Bernie Kosar, Webster Slaughter.
That's great.
Those are my guys.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
This is good, man. Look at us just getting to knock it out.
We're just rocking and rolling.
This is it. When this ends, we will not talk. Maybe we'll talk. Maybe we'll walk out together.
Maybe we'll text.
Could.
We could.
Yeah. Just emojis only.
Yeah. Because you got to go pick your daughter up.
I do.
You can't be late for that.
No. So they text you. Where are you? Remember when we used to get picked up? Someone was late. You're like, oh, I guess, I don't know. Because I'm sitting here. I'm stranded.
there was this wonderful mystery.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, anything could be happening, but we weren't thinking
about
the worst.
Our mental health. No, I would. Sometimes.
You would?
Yeah. There's times when I was like, yeah, this is bad.
Yeah.
I had to work through that. But like, think about that. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, you just text them.
Yeah.
I'm driving. I can't text.
You can. Voice the text.
Ooh. AI should just know it. Like, darling, I'll be there. I don't say
it promises that it does, but it doesn't. AI doesn't know shit. Yeah. It just doesn't. Yeah, so let's go back to you being a little afraid of not getting picked up on time.
Yeah.
Because I might have worried about something like, oh, they forgot me. But I'm guessing you're thinking they might have gotten hit by a missile. They might have gotten into a massive car accident.
Not a missile. Not a missile. That'd be fucking crazy. Because you said Cuban Missile Crisis. That was in your head.
Yeah, that was good.
Fucking a missile just took them out. Fuck.
Yeah, like a nuclear bomb.
But that's terrifying because there are countries that our missiles are fucking, that kind of shit. So like, yeah, that could happen.
Yeah, there's one being completely demolished right now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. But now, it's like if we were to meet, hey, buddy, let's go meet at the mall.
Yeah.
You talk on the phone. You got to get off quick because your mom's got to get on the phone.
You'd have to pull the cord out.
I'll meet you at the mall. We'll meet outside of pick a store.
Yeah, let's do Borders Books.
Borders Books.
Yeah, buddy.
Because it's a big enough store. There's like a water fountain there. So I'll meet you there at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
I get there and then you're not fucking there.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what you're doing. But I just trusted the process.
Yeah. And you had to trust the process.
If you did that today, you would text them. And if they didn't respond, you're like, I guess they're not fucking showing up.
Right. You take it personal. Back in the day when we couldn't text, we thought something tragic happened to them. So instead of feeling like it was a slight against us.
Yeah.
We were concerned for the well-being of the other person.
Look at that.
Oh,
it's so good.
Look at how the psychology of the world has changed.
That's big.
That is huge.
That is huge. There's something deep there.
Yeah. It's one of those moments where we're like, oh, we've landed on something so amazing.
So big. Yeah.
Then we're going to think about it later and be like, we need to cut that out. That's not that amazing.
I think it's actually pretty good.
I do too.
Yeah.
But if I keep saying it,
I better call their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Is Jimmy okay?
Yeah.
I didn't have a Jimmy in my life, but in this world, there's Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy okay? Yeah, he's on his way. He'll be there.
I was like,
I got a call waiting. I got to fucking go.
Right. Yeah. This quarter's going to run out in a second.
Yeah. And Jimmy's like fucking right over there. You just didn't see him. Mm-hmm. He wore a new fucking t-shirt.
Yeah. And he's talking to some new friend. And all of a sudden you're like, yo, dude, I thought we were hanging out. Oh, yeah. And then you start to question your relationship.
Yeah, that happened, huh? Yeah.
More than once.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Or he couldn't hear you because he got a Walkman. He's got a new song he's listening to.
Yeah. No, see, but that wouldn't happen. Yeah, no, man, I think we've hit on something here.
Yeah.
This is the underlying problem. Phones.
That's it.
Not social media.
Oh, yeah.
Smartphones.
Yeah.
Phones in general. Cell phones. It's like we hang up the phone, we leave the phone because the phone's attached to the wall.
Yeah, not anymore.
We drive to the location, the said location where we were going to meet. We have made a mutual commitment. Ooh, this is also why people don't like their word means nothing anymore. Back then, when you had to leave the phone, your word was your bond. It was everything. You didn't show up. I would be concerned for your safety because there's no fucking way that Eric would break his word.
Yeah.
But these days, it's called ghosting and it's acceptable.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with society. And it all goes back to the cell phone. Not social media, not the iPhone, not the smartphone. That stupid Nokia with the stupid little antenna.
Yeah.
That's what it goes back to.
The Razor. Or that flip
the
shit.
Razor was cool.
That was actually, yeah.
That was like when it was like, oh, it's cool. Well, these are blessed. But it goes back to the cell phone. That's when we stopped caring. That's when it was like, everything that happens is a slight against me. You have inconvenienced me. Back in the day, when it was just a landline, we had to meet up. I was concerned about your safety if you didn't show up. I wasn't thinking he's just blowing me off. I was like, dude, there's no way. Man, humanity. Oh. If we just get rid of all, you know what? An EMP makes a lot of sense. Knock out all the electricity. No, it doesn't. That's a fucking
terrible idea.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That would be
fucking
too much.
Banks are shut down.
Yeah,
and shit.
that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Scratch that
Stock
idea.
Market crashes.
That would be an overcorrection.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's just put our phones down.
Let's stick with that one though.
You know what? I think I'm going to start investing in landlines because I really do think we're going to start going back to landlines.
That's not happening.
Stock tip. Stock tip.
Yeah.
Landlines.
Yeah. Nextel, one of those companies.
I don't care about the company. Just go in on the infrastructure for landlines. It actually is still a very good infrastructure.
They still got fucking fiber lines and shit. There's lines everywhere. We just had a line cut the other day.
Yeah.
Fucking just line. It's just fucking wiring. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Why?
Racing towards
running
disaster.
That shit through fucking grass and like
exactly
roads and shit. And it's just unprotected.
Unprotected fiber.
Yeah.
Which creates all kinds of diseases.
Oh, jeez. All right, dude. I gotta go pick someone up.
All right,
yeah,
go
man.
ahead.
This is good.
I love you.
Love you, man.